What's going on, y'all? Sing Piper here, aka Black Native. I'm feeling real good today, but I want to know how you doing. Good? All things working for your good? That's good, family. Yeah, all things working for mine as well. Thanks for asking. Today's video is simple. I want to talk about us being careful what we partake in, associate ourselves with, and being mindful of what we take ownership of and what people give us ownership of, right? It's very important that when you associate yourself with things that you know the energy of that situation or of that person or of that event, because that energy is going to rub onto you and it may transmute your energy and it may make you weaker, lower in vibration, or it may bring you higher. And you might say, why is that a problem for me to get higher? Because anything that you do unintentionally, anything that happens to you without your direct awareness of it, may still throw you off balance, right? It may still throw you off balance, right? So you just want to be mindful and aware of what's going on. Say you're going into a party, you want to know the company, you want to know what type of party. You're going into a club, you want to know what type of club, you want to know as much about the environment and culture as possible, because it's safe. It's safer that way, energetically. Now, a big thing about ownership. Here's an example. When you watch a lot of these medicine and pharmacy commercials about the drugs, right? About the opioids, about all of these different things, they like to say they like to say something is yours. They like to say whatever disease or potential discomfort that you have is yours. Your diabetes. If you're living with your diabetes, if you are experiencing shortness of breath, then you may have, right? They like to give you that ownership of these illnesses, right? These diseases. That's not accidental. It's very deliberate why they do that, because if something is yours and you own it, that means it's a part of you. That means it is you. That means it can't be removed or easily removed, right? When you have ownership of something, it also has ownership and attachment to you. And that's why they make those type of commercials, because think about it. If I'm treating you, then I'm going to continue to treat you. And if you are buying my product to treat you, then you're going to continue to buy my product and continue to, because you are going to continue to identify and suffer with this disease and this discomfort, right? Social justice warriors, they like to say that you were a slave. They like to say that you have a problem. Your people were this, were that, right? Because they want you to identify directly and get an emotional attachment to whatever it is. Because once he becomes a part of you and you want to fix a part of you, right, then you're going to use them, hopefully, to fix you. And you can't fix you. That way you'll always be going to them for this temporary fix that isn't a fix. It's just something that's unnecessary and actually taken and drawn from your energy detrimentally. So think about what you take ownership of. Think about what you allow people to put into your let's say grasp, right? Everything people say is very powerful. You have to pay attention to all of the words. I'm encouraging you to be very mindful of what you say and what others say. You hear a lot of older people say, yeah, I got a bad hip. I have, or my this is acting up, whatever it is, I got a bad this, my this is acting up. That you're saying, like, that's what you have, that's what you own, right? And I just explained that ownership and attachment goes both ways. Not only do you own that, but it owns you, because why? right? Every action deserves, and I like to say deserves, an equal and opposite reaction, right? Every action deserves an equal and opposite reaction. That's not just with physical things, that's with your words, because words are energy. The universal laws are laws of energy, not of the body, not just of the mind, not just of the spirit, but the raw energy, right? That's what the universal laws govern, but it's manifested in each dimension. It's actually carried out in each dimension and can be witnessed through certain lenses, depending on the dimension and the realm that you are visiting or dwelling in. Oh, it's starting to rain now. I'm cool though, right? So please be very mindful of what you allow people to put on you, give to you, right? Or what you say that you have, that you take ownership of, and that what you identify with, or what you associate yourself with, because one, it can transmute your energy, like the example I use with the party in a club or being around certain individuals, because a collective is one being. That means you're a part of that being, right? If you have a bunch of friends, birds of a feather flock together, because that flock is one. All of these birds make up one flock, so y'all are identifying and becoming one. That means whatever attributes they have is going to rub off on you. And if it's more of their negative attributes and less of your positive attributes, it's going to transmute your energy. That's one example of association, right? Be careful what you associate yourself with. Be careful with people. Don't let people tell you your story, and don't identify emotionally with what people want to put onto you. I use the example of the social justice warriors that, you know, they don't know your story. People look at me and they automatically think I'm from Africa or whatever. I'm not. You know, I can go back to my grandmother. Like, I don't have to look in the history book. I know where I'm from. You know, my people are from the islands, right? And there's different, before you go there, there's different histories about how the people became islanders, right? Brown-skinned and dark-skinned islanders, right? Before the Columbuses, before slavery, right? If you believe if you believe that a certain demographic is your enemy, and then they write your history, and then you believe that history, you need to second guess yourself. But my history comes from my actual grandmother, who is from this land, who has never been on a plantation, who has never been on a reservation, right? But is black, but not African. And then my other side is from the islands. So I'm telling y'all, don't let people put something onto you, even though it's not yours. If you're holding it, you're gonna go to jail for it. You're gonna suffer the consequences because it's in your possession. That's true with drugs, guns, paraphernalia, illegal objects. It is also true for energy and stories and lies, right? Don't let people put stuff onto you, because they are putting something on you. Words are spells, and if you agree with them and give them permission, they will have a say-so in your life. So this is a very serious message, and I'm stressing this to you because I'm not stressing this to you, and I'm being deliberate in what I'm doing in this delivery, because it's important, and I love you, and I want you to make the best decision. So when you talk to somebody and you saying something's going on, you know what I'm saying, don't say my bad knees acting up. You say, you know, I'm experiencing pain. You know, I'm healing my knee. My knee is healing right now, or something. Be more positive, progressive, and active in your speech. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, straight up, you know what I'm saying? The last example I used was with the medical system. How they like to say, if your AIDS, treat your diabetes like this. You know, if you have emphysema, use this drug to cure your emphysema. And it's like they using that as wicked language. It's a spell. They telling you that you are emphysema, and that emphysema is a part of you, that you are diabetes, that you are asthma, and that you can't get rid of it because it is you, and that you got to treat yourself, and something's wrong with you, and you are the disease, and therefore you can never fix yourself, and therefore you'll constantly buy their drugs. You'll be a forever customer. Brand loyalty. But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than communication. It's deeper than marketing. It's deeper than that. They are controlling you if you allow them to. It's all about permission. And now that you know better, it's on you to do better. Watch your language. Watch your language. I love y'all. St. Piper here, aka Black Native. I'm glad y'all stuck with me to the end. Those who stuck with me to the end, I know you got the message. I know you're going to benefit from this. I know you're changing your ways. Share this video with a friend. Share this video with a family member. Share this video with your child. Somebody you believe, could benefit from it. I believe everybody could benefit from it. If you got something to say, leave it down in the comment section. I love reading y'all comments. I'm passionate about this because it's real. And, I know a lot of things and I hold a lot back, but I was holding a lot back in the past, but now I'm actively giving y'all everything I have because we don't have a lot of time, and it would be a shame for me to allow the world to start over and not take advantage of the age of Aquarius or the age of information and spread this to y'all, because you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that Mercury energy to give y'all everything y'all need verbally. You know what I'm saying? So straight up, look, be mindful of what people are putting on you. Be mindful of what you're taking ownership of, and be mindful of the environment you go in, because it may transmute your energy. Love y'all. Peace. I'm out. Leave a like, subscribe. Black Native.